So coming out here with a large group of drill sergeants shows that we have the resources to be able to train these cadets into future leaders in the United States Army, as we find leadership development to be one of the key aspects to transforming these cadets into future officers. My civilian occupation outside of the Army Reserves is as a firefighter and advanced EMT. I've been doing that for about 5 years now. I find both of my professions to complement each other very well. The firefighting side has a very military aspect to it. There's a lot of things that have to be done in a certain way, SOGs that you have to follow, and there's always a chain of command that you have to follow as well. So I find both of them to complement each other very well, because you have to have an enormous amount of discipline to be able to perform both of those professions. Getting to see some of these cadets transform while they're here at CST has been a very rewarding experience. I've actually ran into one of my cadets from last year, and she approached me telling me how she felt like me and the other drill sergeants that she had such a positive impact on her. She's graduating advanced camp, and she's looking to commission within the next year. So just knowing that you get to see these cadets later on and becoming future leaders, it's always something that just makes the job just that much more great. I would say the biggest thing I would like for them to try to surpass themselves and their abilities is taking on leadership roles, because that is the key to becoming a future officer in the United States Army. Having, again, that leadership development is going to be key to their success as becoming an officer. Collectively, us as drill sergeants to these cadets, we are the very first soldier that they get to try to see how a leader is. So they see us, most cadets, whenever they go back to their units, want to try to mimic the way their drill sergeants are. So as drill sergeants, we have an enormous responsibility to try to be the best leader that we possibly can, so that these cadets can mimic the way that we are, to take that back to their universities and also to their first unit whenever they get stationed. I would say that many cadets come up to me with many questions. They just want to have the knowledge that I have with life experiences, my time in the military, and also on the civilian side. Because most of the cadets that we have here are very young, some 17, 18, 19 years old. We also do have some that are in their 30s, and they just decided to go ahead and try to commission. So they're trying to get as much knowledge as they possibly can from us. And we have to teach them multiple things, such as teach them how to shave, teach them how to do laundry. There's some things that they've just never done until they get here. So we have an enormous role in trying to shape these cadets and teaching them not only military skills, but life skills as well. At this time, I feel like I've had a great time here at CST. I always look forward to coming out here, training the future leaders. I always look forward to seeing one of these cadets later on in life and potentially rendering that salute to them, just knowing that I had that great impact on them.